Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Friends, my camera is not working fine today. I got to do some repairs or get a different camera. So I'm going to do a faceless video today. So let's go to the TradingView platform because I got 2 or 3 important things to share with you. One is the continuation from yesterday and another is something new just I found about Editas medicine. Let's get started. Let me first start with Editas medicine. Out here you see the chart for Editas medicine. Each of these candles are a one-day candle. And you can see when we got the earnings, which happened on 29th of February 2024, immediately there was a spike. And the spike was, let us take the top of this one and go all the way to where it closed. So the day after the earnings, there was a spike of 25.08%, which is what you see here as the number. That's the amount of gain that Editas had. And then immediately, the very next day, the clueless ones opened up much higher. So it actually opened at around $11.30. And then somebody spiked it a little bit and then it went down. It went down, down, down. And it was the biggest loss in quite a while for Editas. So this shows that there are people who don't know what the heck is happening and they just go exuberant and then lose money out here. Now let me show you how much they actually lost. So it went all the way up here based on earnings, and from that point it is right now down 21.71%. So it has fallen down even below where it was just the day before earnings. So the earnings came after this day. So this is what has happened. Now this whole thing, whoever spent the money out here, they have lost all that money, and this is what makes genomic stocks very risky and very volatile, and you have to be very careful not get carried away by stuff. So that was the first thing I wanted to say. And then I wanted to just track through all the previous videos that I had done. Next, let us look at Qualcomm. So yesterday I had brought this opportunity to your attention in a special video that we have a cup and handle price target. I had said it was of around $175. So today we ended at 175.72, having met the cup and handle target. So this is one more successful prediction. Now going forward, I think it has still got a lot of steam in it. Post market, it has gone down to 175.45. It has dropped minus 0.15%. But friends, look at the volumes that were involved in getting it up. So that is the first positive. The one concern I have is that RSI is overbought. So that should mean a little bit of consolidation. But Qualcomm is doing fine. And it's the time for the AI. So this stock should do well tomorrow as well, in my personal opinion. Again, not financial advice. Next, let us look at Intel. I think that we are going to have a price target of 47.39. So watch out for Intel going up. And another catalyst for it is government money is coming the way of Intel. So this is going to be moving fast, very fast. It will move up. And at the very least, I'm expecting to reach 47.63. Again, these are all my personal opinion and not financial advice. So please do your own due diligence before you buy. Now, next, let us go on to genomics. In genomics, I had shown Allogene yesterday, and I said that we have a price target of 5.96. I'm still reiterating it. We are still on our way up. The story is still intact for Allogene. And then I want to take you to Prime. In Prime, we said we have a cup and handle pattern. I think the cup and handle pattern is still alive and active. And we should see what happens tomorrow. The only thing that gives me pause is the fact that the momentum is dropping. But overall, the entire market is in pretty good shape. If you look at the futures, the future is positive 1.01%. So that's really good. And if you look at QQQ, QQQ is slightly negative post trading hours after market. And VIX also is at a low, even though it is raising. It still dropped today below yesterday's levels. So that's another positive. So I'm cautiously optimistic that I think Prime should be able to bounce back. But that's wishful thinking. We'll see what happens tomorrow. when it happens. And then let us look at Russell Index. And we are continuing to move upwards. Our momentum is also pretty good. There is plenty of room on the RSI, and the earlier support channel has now become a resistance channel, and we are moving under it. So we are in an inferior bull channel, but still, nevertheless, it has got the same slope, and it is moving up in a good manner. And I think that our head and shoulder target might be achieved here at 210.39. The story is still intact. So that, my friends, brings me to an end of today's session. So please pardon me for the camera. The image is not that good. You have light and all fusing around the place. I'm sorry about that, but tomorrow I should have my camera back in place, the right one. So with that, the only thing I would like to remark is that I felt that the market was going to go down later on today. So I sold most of the leveraged products, FNGU, at around 332. I booked a lot of profits in that because I had around 92 of FNGU. So I sold it all and I took profits, and I was thinking that by end of the day there will be a sharp fall and I could catch it back somewhere around 322 range, but that never happened. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's like, the way I look at it is a bird in hand is worth two on bush. At the most, if there is a floor established and there is a further rally going up, I can always buy at a higher price and sell at a higher price and still make a margin. But right now I have my profits intact, so I'm not going to be too greedy. Just going to wait and watch what happens. If FNGU falls, I'll pick it up again. So for this year, my strategy is basically to use FNGU whenever there's a bullish run, and then sit in the sidelines for the rest of the time and stay invested in NVIDIA and bail out of AMD as and when there is a little bit of fluctuation. I have to be very careful with AMD. I think NVIDIA still has got its story intact because they told a big story and then they delivered it in their earnings release. And I believe that they might be able to do that for the next earnings release as well. But all this hyper growth of NVIDIA is going to be limited somewhere, maybe middle of 2026 or early or end of 2025, because there is only so much of hyper demand that can be aimed at NVIDIA in such a short period of time, creating the ideal conditions for super margins on the chips. Once Google, Meta, and Apple and others have bought all the chips that they want, then I think there will be a bit of a relief. We still have to wait for Apple. Apple has ditched the EV concept. Now the market is demanding that Apple come up with an AI play, and when Apple does that, they will need chips. And I think that will be a second win for NVIDIA. So that's why I'll stay invested and wait and watch what's happening. So this is my plan, my friends. Please let me know what you think, and give me your ideas also in the comments so that I can have some fresh ideas to work with in the area of genomics and AI. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.